the drugstore, Wet n Wild has their new loose highlighting powders. This one is called Hustle and Glow. This one is I'm So Lit. You got the new coconut 3-in-1 primer, the cucumber, the rose water. These bronzers, by the way, which would not look like bronzers on me, and I don't even want to test them as a highlight, but the primer I'm interested in. So I think I'm gonna get the cucumber primer, the cucumber 3-in-1 spray, a highlighter, along with all their older color brushes. You all are on clearance at Walgreens for $1. Same as Dollar Tree, but let's go in and get into this Wet n Wild face. Well, kind of Wet n Wild face, but a drugstore. Do y'all see this basket of goodness in my hand? This is nothing but the things from Walgreens, Wet n Wild, mainly Wet n Wild. So let's get started, you all. So I have my brows already done with my BK Beauty Cosmetics brow pomade. I am brow loyal. I don't touch that. However, with the blonder hair, I do have the LA Colors light brown mascara brow gel blended into it, which is only $1. So onto the eyes, I think we're gonna do like a nude sparkly gold eye for this tutorial, but I'm super stoked for this because y'all, majority of these things were on clearance. Even the brush, the crease brush. So this is a very soft crease brush, and in this Wet n Wild palette, this one is called, well, I don't know, I'll list it below, which is going to be a burnt orange from that same palette. So I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and just stamp on color for some definition. And that's going to be a yes. All these brushes are ringing up 98 cents, you all. Wet n Wild palette, if you like warm creases like me, all those palettes are marked down $1 and change. Guess what I saw? 50% off and $1 off in the Sunday papers. So you mean to tell me I'm going to go back and rack up on even more product for free? That's going to be a yes. A giveaway might be coming. So all my cut crease fans out there, my Kiki Adams, y'all know about her glue method. But look how flat the tip of this brush already comes before we do the glue method. 98 cents. I don't mind messing up a 98-cent brush. On the back of my hand, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer mixed with some NYX Mix and Medium. NYX also can be found at the drugstore. If you've seen any cut crease, then you know this method. This is just going to define the crease, something simple. Concealer is drying along with the Mix and Medium, which will make the pigment stick. A clean crease brush. Remember, these brushes only 98 cents. Get them dirty. I'm going to go in with that highlighter that they just dropped called I'm So Lit. And we're going to pack that on. So what I've done off camera and what I used was the Mega Volume Mascara by Wet n Wild, which was only 50 cents. LA Girl Black Eyeliner. And HD Primer Stick, which I put under the eyes. It's a white base, so the burnt orange can pop onto the face, and this primer. So this is the cucumber primer here. Check my Instagram, which is Saniko the Diva. I have some product shots of it, and like some of the label there. It's called the Water Drop Primer, which is a water-based primer, and it comes out green, you all. And it smells fresh. I got a nice glow, a nice dew, a nice sheen. For some people in the winter time, this is exactly what it's giving me, a nice glow. It's not sticky, it's just fresh feeling. Now it said to blur out pores. That's gonna be a no. It doesn't even dry sticky to blur anything. It's so lightweight. I kind of guarantee you could layer another primer on this. Like sometimes I use 2 primers. I'm thinking that's going to be the case with this. This is a 3-in-1 base spray. It's a preparer, fixer, prep, set, and refresh. So if you want to refresh your makeup throughout the day, you can. A fixing spray where you pat and you fix your makeup throughout the day. and a prep spray can be used as a primer. Now, I sprayed this on the back of my hand already. It smells really good, really cool, really refreshing. Now, this does get sticky. Does it mimic the Mario Badescu? I don't know, because I don't have that to try and to compare it to. So let me let this dry down before I put on my foundation and know if I need another primer. Now, off the bat, it's not doing it for me. So I'm going to take some of the NYX Angel Veil, which is still drugstore, and some of the Wet n Wild Halo Glow on back of my hand. Will I buy it again? I can tell you off top, that's probably, I can't say no, and to me, I can get it cheaper than that. Like I said, I do like the smell. I do like that it's refreshing and it's moisturizing. It'll probably be something I'll use in the summer and then layer my Dr. Brandt's, which is a little more expensive, on my Tatcha on top of that. But being that we have this all set in, I have my Real Techniques sponge. They have these bright color sponges out now. These were in like a Christmas ornament. Just marked down their Christmas stuff on clearance. Those were in there at 90% off, bringing my beauty blenders to, check this out, y'all, 50 cents. So, Wet n Wild foundation. I never went up for their foundations, even the shades that they have that look like it can match me. The undertones are off. So Healthy Vitalist CoverGirl mixed with True Matte Blend CoverGirl in D10. And let me do my thing. So going in with that CoverGirl concoction, you all, I'm making sure it's buffed in very well. I'm also going to use some Real Technique brushes that are very affordable and that can be found at any drugstore. I've even seen them at the supermarket. My lashes or the Vegas Nail Platinum Princess, which you can find in Walgreens in their own little section as well. So we all drugstore. I know how to go and get a bag, don't I? Right here, I'm just buffing out the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. It was pretty pale. So very lightly to set under my under eye, I have the Black Opal Oil Blocking. This is very affordable as well. I got this from CVS, one of the rare CVS's that I found in my area that carry Black Opal. I don't want your punk ass man, I'm too tough. On this good day, the LA Girl Pro Face Powder was big. I got mine from CVS because I got money back from getting them. And then I just went ahead and get a darker color so I can have a contour shade. Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10, bitch. With the Real Techniques blush brush, I have a trifecta of blushes / baked blushes from Wet n Wild. Even this Icon blush. So I think with the heaviness on the bottom eye, we're going to go in with this one. This is one of their iconic blushes, and we just want to flush on a little bit. Anytime I do a nude eye, I don't like a heavy blush, so this is going to be just right. Now, for the highlighter. Precious Petals. If you find this in your Walgreens or your Rite Aids, these are marked down to $1.49. Palettes in your Rite Aid / Walgreens Christmas clearance. 4 highlighters, ringing up to $3. We can't Precious Petals and Hummingbird Hype as my highlight. Yes. And this is a Wet n Wild blush brush. Off, and it's 2 of them. This is, I believe it's Lit. Ooh. The loose highlighting powder. Ooh. So if I'm not blingy enough, I'm a severe glower. I think I did too much. I'm going to take that same brush and tap it off. But yes. Okay, y'all. This is $6.99. But this is giving your high-end glow girls a run for their money out of the drugs. The Wet n Wild gel liners. These are ringing up 69 cents, you all. So I'm going to go in with this burgundy-ish color, which could remind you of a night moth, but in a gel form. And it is called Don't Be a Prune. So we're going to line with this, and then we're going to line with Red on the Scene. And then we coming back with a surprise. Something I didn't even know they had. Y'all, these gel liners are everything for 69¢. They rolled on so soft, so beautifully. So you know what that means. I hope you feel the same way too. Girl, I do. Price was cat suit comes in a red. You all know on this channel I am a sucker for a red matte lip. You all 99¢. I'm in heaven. Draco on the North Diego. Say hasta luego. Muy bien, rapid kilo.